Hey all, Wild for Games here, your Streamlab advisor, and in today's lesson plan, we're going to go over something super important that obviously everybody wants with their streaming platform: growth. When it comes to analyzing our growth, we want to look at our analytics because this will allow us to look past our ego and look at the cold, hard facts of the numbers to see if we're actually doing good. Now, if you're a new streamer out there, analytics can be difficult to start because analytics require data, which means you may have to have some traction before the numbers actually pay off for you. So even though this information I'm going over right now may not apply to you at the moment, it's good to know so that way when it does apply to you, you're good to rock and roll. When looking at analytical data, you want to make sure you look at places that have accurate data. Streamlabs.com has a great analytics dashboard that you can look at that's nice and easy to read, as well as third-party providers like Twinge.tv and TwitchTracker.com. These analytical dashboards are important because they give you benchmarks on your numbers. That way you can learn and grow. So what do we look at when we have the numbers in front of us? Well, you want to look at, am I progressing? Is the number that I care most about, number of followers, concurrence, whatever your goal is that changing over time? When those numbers change over time, can you attribute that to anything that you did? If so, try doubling down and repeating it. Look at what games or activities had the largest impact or had the most negative impact. Look at what's trending within your stream and is helping you to reach your goals. When it comes to expanding you outside the current platform, you want to try experimenting. Are you currently a mixer streamer? Why not try Twitch or YouTube or Facebook gaming? Everybody's always worried about diluting their content across multiple platforms, but you will never know what growth opportunities you have until you experiment. Especially if you're a brand new streamer out there, experiment and experiment often because you might be surprised where you might have the most success at. Collaborations are a great way to achieve and obtain new growth. Collaborations allow you to feed off and grow, reach new audience members. You can start learning something new, meet new people, start your networking process. It's all about connecting with others. Now, collaborations can be tough at first because there's the possibility of getting rejected, but don't let that get you down. The best ways to start doing collaborations is reach out to people and let them know what kind of value you can bring to them and how you mutually can benefit each other. Try even starting to join communities out there. There's a lot of communities on Reddit, Discord, even Twitch groups like Twitch Kittens or Facebook creator groups. All of these you can easily join and start networking and join in on the conversation. You can also reach out to people directly via, Discord or Whisper or even direct messaging. Heck, you can even start the big process of going to conferences and introducing yourself to people. The main point here is put yourself in front of people. Not everybody's going to accept you with open and wide arms, but if you can approach people with a positive mindset and the values that you can bring, that, my friends, will get their eyes open and ears open to listen to what you can offer for that collaboration. Now, if you get past the almighty hurdle of them wanting to work with you and they say, yes, congratulations, you need to set forth a game plan and a strategy. Collaborations are all about how you can mutually benefit each other. So make sure you take time to think about this when you're applying your game plan and strategy for the collaboration. A really awesome tip about collaboration is it doesn't have to be this huge production project that you have to bring forward to your community or to a new community. You can start off with very small collaboration. What do I mean by this? Well, you can do simple things on streaming platforms like hosting others, giving genuine advice, helping others, and making sure other streamers' channels run smoothly. These are forms of collaboration because you're reaching out within communities to give advice and help them out, which in turn is going to help you grow your network. Try to be as proactive as you can because when you start being proactive, good things will happen. Having a place for people to meet outside your stream is a great way for you to grow as a streamer. Thus, we recommend you have your own Discord server. Regardless of how small you are, you want to give a place your community, your audience can meet with you. Now, setting up a Discord server and all the rules and everything behind it are well beyond the scope of this lesson plan here. That's a whole nother video that we could possibly do at another time. But I want you to be concerned about some key elements. Make sure you concentrate on your brand, keep in mind your moderation, and remember that your community is an extension of you and your brand. Attending events and conferences is not only a great way to learn and grow, but it's also a great way to expand your network and community. Conferences and events bring new business opportunities, collaborations, and contacts. In fact, it can bring even more than that. Attending conferences and events is all about having clear goals and utilizing your time correctly. Yeah, it's okay to have fun. In fact, you should, because bringing that positive energy will help you. But you should take a moment to jot down who you want to meet. What exhibits do you want to go to? Is there any panels that you want to try to meet people at? You should have a clear game plan that you want to have while attending these events and conferences. A huge goal that everyone should have while attending these events is make sure you go out of your way to meet other streamers and content creators. This is a huge opportunity, not only just to learn from somebody that's in the same industry as you, but it's gonna help you expand your network and possibly your community and audience. And for a little personal tip, make sure you manage your expectations. Don't go there expecting to get a sponsorship or blow up right after. It takes a little bit of time and traction to make these work. Social media is huge when you want to expand your growth on streaming platforms. The biggest tip here is set it up and get started right off the bat. This should be a part of every streamer's and content creator's growth plan from day one. Now, just like Discord, picking and choosing what social media platforms is best for you is a little beyond the scope of this lesson plan. I'd be more than happy to make a video for you, but we'll have to save that for a later date. I want you to be concerned on how you can be effective with whichever platform you choose to go with. Now, you have to realize something. When you're a streamer and content creator, you're creating a value in entertainment. So essentially, you have to sell yourself on social networking platforms. And the two best for these are gonna be Twitter and Instagram for you. These two platforms at the moment are the most popular for content creation and the gaming industry. If you want to expand to other social media platforms like TikTok, Facebook, Snapchat, whatever you want, those are fine, but we highly recommend that you start with Twitter and Instagram because that's right within your ballpark. Creating an engaging social media platform that people are going to want to follow and interact with is very difficult. So where do you start? Well, there are some simple tips and tricks that we can give you. First of all, you should start by posting anything you can that is regarding towards your content and your stream. Let people know what type of content you're providing. Let people know when you will be going live. Keep your community informed as it grows. And of course, post anything that represents you and your brand. Jokes, memes, things you did and find interesting, pictures of you, and of course, streaming highlights. I hope you found this lesson plan educational, and I really hope it helps you grow and obtain new heights, because that's what I want you to do. I want you to be bigger and better. Now that does it for me. Of course, my name's Wild for Games, your Streamlab advisor, and I will be coming back strong at you in the next lesson coming up real shortly. Until then, everyone have a good one, and of course, peace.